This is lecture 5 of module 1 Coastal Regulation Zone CREZ. Coastal zone is the area of interaction between land and sea which is influenced by both terrestrial and marine environment. Terrestrial means the land-based community of organisms and interaction of biotic and abiotic components in an area. Marine environment means the marine organisms embedded in water. And it includes the area between high tide and low tide up to 10 nautical miles towards the sea from the high tide line and up to 20 kilometers from high tide line towards the landslide. And this 1 nautical mile equal to 1.852 kilometer. And the high tide and low tide are caused by moon. The moon's gravitational pull generates something called tidal force. The tidal force causes earth and its water to bulge out on the side closer to the moon and the side farthest from the moon. These bulges of water are high tides.
The Earth's tides are caused by the gravitational pull of both the moon and the sun. The moon has more influence than the sun because it is closer to the Earth. As the Earth rotates, the moon's pull causes its water to bulge. High tides are caused by the moon's pull on the side of the Earth closest to it, and its lack of pull on the side that is farthest away. Low tides are the areas in between. As the moon rotates around the Earth, the tidal bulge follows it. This is why high and low tides occur about an hour later every day.
Due to high rate of human population growth, development of industries, fishing, discharge of municipal sewage, industrial waste disposal leads to degradation of coastal ecosystem and an abrupt decrease in coastal resources. Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India issued a notification in the year 1991 under Environmental Protection Act of 1986 declaring coastal stretches up to 500 meter from the high tide line and a stage of 100 meter along the bank of estuaries, backwater and rivers affected by tidal fluctuations is called coastal regulation zone. This estuary means the tidal mouth of a larger river where the tide meets the stream, and backwater is a part of river in which there is little or no current.
Feature 2. The rivers originate from a particular point, then flows through different regions and finally meet the sea. The region at this point of intersection forms an ecosystem. Let's explore the same in this session. The coastal area or transitional zone where fresh water from the rivers and streams mixes with the salt water from the oceans is called an estuary. They are sometimes called bay, lagoons or harbors. The water in this region is called brackish water. This is because the salt water from the sea enters this region by the action of the tide, but it is diluted by the fresh water coming from the streams and rivers. So the water here is neither completely salty nor fresh. Estuaries are home to a variety of organisms like fishes.
Backwater is a part of a river in which there is little or no current.
और दूसरी तरफ जो है वो एक लेक जैसी बन जाती है। ये देखो यहाँ पे इकट्ठा हुआ, उधर से आते हुए फिर से प्रेशर से इस तरफ गया और बहुत सारा पानी का ऐसा पार्ट होता है जो वापस नहीं जाता है और इधर एक लेक जैसी बना देता है जिसमें इकट्ठा हो जाता है और यही पानी आगे तक पूरे केरल में फैला हुआ है इसी तरह से सी वाटर पीछे की तरफ जाते हुए जिसे बैक वाटर कहा जाता है, क्योंकि समुद्र का पानी जो पीछे की तरफ आया और वापस नहीं गया। हमारे ऊपर से होते हुए पानी गया अभी पैर के ऊपर से और ये उधर चला गया, बैक वाटर बना दिया।
India has a coast of about 7,516 kilometers long and 4,198 islands are spread along the main coast. And Kerala has a coast length of about 580 km. Next, coastal area classification and development. For regulating development activities, the coastal stretches within 500 meter high tide line on the landward side are classified into 4 categories of coastal regulation zone, that is CRZ1, CRZ2, CRZ3 and CRZ4. First one, CRZ1. The area that is ecologically sensitive and important or essential for maintaining the ecosystem of the coast. They lie between low and high tide line. Exploration of natural gas and extraction of salt are permitted in this zone. Then CRZ2, the area that are already been developed up to and close to the shoreline. They are urban areas located in the coastal areas with road network, water supply, sewerage system and other infrastructure facility. CRZ3, the area that are undisturbed under rural and urban localities which fall outside the 1 and 2. Only certain activities related to agriculture, even some public facilities are allowed in this zone. In CRZ4, this area lies in Andaman, Nicobar, Lakshadweep and are not included in CRZ1, 2 or 3. Fishing and allied activities are permitted in this zone. Then solid waste should be let off in this zone. Tourism infrastructure are basic amenities to be provided. Then temporary tourism facilities such as toilet blocks, change rooms, drinking water facilities, etc. have now been permitted in beaches. Such temporary tourism facilities are also now permissible in the no development zone, that is NDEZ, of the CRZ3 areas as per the notification. However, a minimum distance of 10 meter from HTL, high tide line, should be maintained for setting up such facilities.